Before the first human walked the earth, before the mountains rose, before even the jinn roamed freely, there was another creation, a creation without flaws, a creation that does not eat, drink, or sleep, yet never tires, a creation made entirely of light. They do not sin. They do not disobey. They do not question the command of their Lord. They are the angels. And among the countless angels of Allah, there are 4 whose names have been honored across the heavens and the earth. 4 who carry the weight of the most important duties in the universe. 4 whose very presence shakes worlds and changes destinies. Jibrīl, the messenger of revelation. Mīkā'īl, the bringer of mercy and sustenance. Isrāfīl, the caller of the day of judgment. And Mīkā'īl, the keeper of souls. These are not just distant figures from Scripture. These are real beings, alive right now, as you hear these words, carrying out the commands of Allah in this very moment. The rain that falls, the food on your table, the verses of the Quran you recite, the breath you just took, all may have passed through the work of these mighty angels. Imagine Jibrīl, whose wings cover the entire horizon, descending to the earth with the message of Allah. Imagine Mīkā'īl, gently guiding every drop of rain to where it must fall. Imagine Isrāfīl holding the trumpet, eyes fixed on the throne of Allah, ready for the command that will end the world in a single sound. Imagine Mīkā'īl, arriving at the exact moment your life is meant to end. Not a second early, not a second late. In this journey, we will step into the unseen world to witness their stories. We will see Jibrīl stand beside the Prophet Muhammad on the night journey, stopping at the edge of creation, where no one but the messenger could pass. We will walk through gardens nourished by Mīkā'īl's mercy. We will feel the earth tremble as Israfīl's trumpet shakes the heavens. And we will stand at the side of a believer as Mīkā'īl comes to them with a face more beautiful than the sun. These are not legends. These are the living truths of our faith. And when you understand the 4 most powerful angels in Islam, you will never see the world or your own life the same way again. In the silent expanses beyond mortal sight, where stars are but echoes of light, and the heavens hum with unseen activity, there exists another realm, one where beings of pure luminosity stand at their divine stations. They are angels, created from light, untouched by doubt or defiance, their souls woven from obedience. Each one carries out commands perfectly, never pausing, never faltering. This is no mythic dreamscape. It is the tapestry of existence, threaded with angels whose names we know: Isrāfīl, Mīkā'īl, Jibrīl, Azrā'īl, and whose duties are the pillars upon which the cosmos balances. The Quran declares that not a single one among them lacks a known rank or place. In the hush between breaths of creation, they stand porcelain still, vigilant and precise. Some record our deeds with unblinking attention. Others shield us from harm at the edge of our awareness. Some relay divine wisdom from the highest heavens, while others, hidden from sight, measure the raindrops' descent. In their spheres, the boundaries between life and death blur, and the rhythms of the world, the falling rain, the surge of revelation, the final exhale of existence, are orchestrated by their unseen hands. It is here, in this suspended moment, that our story begins. We will draw back the veils of the unseen, illuminate the secrets of the greatest of these servants of Allah. For in knowing their stories, one poised to blow the trumpet of the last day, one who breathes mercy into the earth, one who carries revelation like a dawn on wings, and one who guides souls into the threshold of eternity. We glimpse not only the majesty of the divine, but the fragile heartbeat of our own existence. So stay with me and let your breath catch, let your heart stir. What you are about to hear is not mere tale. It is the beating of creation's hidden wings, the steady whisper of angels who shape your destiny without you ever knowing. Before time unraveled and humanity stirred in the dust, there waited an angel, poised between worlds, holding a trumpet of pearl-clear crystal to his lips. Isrāfīl, the first of the archangels, closest to the throne, whose reputation stretches across veils and veils of heavens. Though his name may not echo in the Quran, his task is whispered in every mention of the trumpet that will herald Judgment Day. With 4 wings, a shield over the east, one over the west, one across his legs, and one veiling his face, he stands vigilant. 7 veils hover between him and the throne, each distant 500 years from the next. 70 more stand between him and Jibrīl. He watches, unwavering, lips pressed to the sur, breathing serenity that contains the might of endings and beginnings. When the moment comes, at Allah's command, that single breath shatters time. The trumpet sounds, and the world dissolves. Skies split, mountains crumble, seas flee. And then, when all seems ended, the second breaching of that same sur summons life back from the dust, resurrecting hearts and souls, melting silence into existence. Isrāfīl is alone in this unspeakable command, entrusted with this cosmic pivot, death, then rebirth. Such is the gravity of his duty, carried by fragile breath and divine decree. Mīkā'īl stands amid the cycles of mercy and provision, an unseen artisan of mercy, his fingers running across clouds, coaxing life into parched soil. He is mentioned alongside Jibrīl in the Quran, each angel with a mission that sustains creation. When rain falls, when crops ripen, when storms awaken, it is his command that shapes the unseen currents. Within the traditions, Mīkā'īl is more than an elemental force. He is mercy personified. When humans stumble, neglect their prayers, or forget their gratitude, he becomes heavy at heart, pleading in silent supplication, seeking mercy on behalf of his fragile charge. From his tears emerge angels of mercy, swelling with kindness. He delivers sustenance, yes, not just in grain and green, but in peace, understanding, and faith. His providence is woven into the veins of the world, invisible but vital, like the life-giving breath of air we scarcely notice until it falters. In the unseen battlegrounds, Mīkā'īl does not swing a sword. He leads rains, blessings, and forgiveness to the ends of the earth. In the heavens and beneath the canopy of clouds, his name is the echo of mercy reaching down into every trembling heart. Jibrīl, the voice upon which revelation rests, the winged librarian of sacred truths. In Islam, he is unparalleled among angels, the trusted intermediary between the divine and prophets. The Quran speaks of him as the trustworthy spirit, bearing revelations to hearts directly from the Lord. Picture him, vast wings folded across heavens, brilliance held like a dawn in his chest. He moves across layers of reality, delivering words that shape worlds. As he stood by the prophet, command after command poured into existence, wisdom carved into the bones of nations. He guided Adam to letters, taught Nuh to build an ark, shielded Abraham from flames, stood firm against Pharaoh's tyranny, his presence a shield, his words a river of light. On the night of Miraj, It was he who washed the prophet's heart in Zamzam, filled it with faith and wisdom, taught the forms of worship. His voice broke as he leaned into human fear. Read. When the prophet feared, his arms gripped him. When earth threatened, his wings offered solace. Jibrīl appears in forms, sometimes a companion, sometimes a majesty covering the horizon. 600 wings, pearls and rubies, the sun caught between his gaze. In prostration before the throne, and on the battlefields of Badr, angels under his command defended truth. He is not merely messenger. He is revelation embodied. Azrā'īl, the silent companion of endings. In the hush of deathbeds and the sigh of the final breath, his presence is felt, though seldom seen. He was the only one who succeeded in collecting dust from all four corners of the earth when Allah fashioned Adam. This devotion earned him his station as the angel of death. When your time draws near, Azrā'īl acts with divine precision. He is not executioner, but escort. Souls leave bodies not with terror, but with calculated grace. He acts only at Allah's word, holding the pen of destiny. His function is neither malice nor delight. It is completion. For prophets and saints, he may appear as a comforting shade. For the heedless, perhaps a shadow of dread. Yet even that shadows mercy, urging remembrance. He is the ledger and the finger, closing one chapter and preparing the next. And when all souls have been gathered, when even Azrā'īl's name is but memory, only Allah will remain. And then he will call back the trumpeter to herald that final unfolding. In the hidden ledger of existence, inscribed upon a celestial tablet beyond mortal comprehension, lie the threads of every soul. The archangel Isrāfīl, torchbearer of eternal decrees, stands vigilant beside this preserved tablet of pearl white beyond the throne. With one wing he shields his face, unable to gaze upon the divine. With the other he grasps a pen poised over destiny itself. He is not only the herald of the trumpet, but the keeper of cosmic orders, ancient secrets woven into the fabric of time. Under his watch, every destiny, every soul's term, is recorded in solemn precision. Beside him stand the Kiraman Katibin, those noble scribes perched on either shoulder of humankind. One records each good deed with gentle hand. The other marks missteps, yet even those are noted with purpose. They are never absent. They observe every word, every thought, even the unseen whisper in the heart. Their records will stand as witness on the day of reckoning, and nothing escapes their attentive gaze. And deeper within this unseen cadre, there are angels tasked with guarding the faithful and those who browse the horizon of creation, protectors and watchers, silent shields at the edges of existence. They stand in shifts by day and by night, ascending and descending in rotation over believers, guarding prayers that echo through dawn and dusk. This chapter of the unseen is a symphony of roles: the recorder, the guardian, the mediator between fate and form. In their hands, the small choices of your day ripple outward, bound by divine decree and woven into eternity. Pause and feel the weight of that realization. Every beat of your heart witnessed, every breath an echo in the halls of heaven. When the first trumpet note quivers across creation, the world will know silence, sharp, unending. That voice belongs to Isrāfīl, the angel who awaits the divine command, poised to rend the veil between existence and oblivion. The first blow shatters the old world. Mountains crumble, seas vanish, horizons rupture. Time itself fractures. The old world dissolves in that single exhalation of divine will. And yet, this destruction, is only the prelude. After cosmic silence, a second breath, Isrāfīl musters every breath into the trumpet again, and with that blow, life returns. Every creature, every soul, stirred from dust, pulses with resurrection, summoned from stillness into being. His mission spans the apocalypse and the renaissance of life, an arc of destruction and recreation that only he can complete. That trumpet, the Surah, is more than instrument. It is destiny. Created by divine command, beyond the scope of earth or heaven, it rests eternally ready on his lips, concealed under layers of light and purpose. The hush of eternity lies between its first and second exhalations, death and life held within its crystal curve. And in between those trumpet blasts, there lies a domain beyond space, the stillness of Al-Barzakh, the realm between worlds. 40 years, or ages beyond reckoning, the departed dwell in hush. No heartbeat, no memory of breath, just a void of silence where time bends and moments blur. Angels stand guard over the waiting souls nestled between remembrance and resurrection, while only Allah remains present in that liminal silence. Then comes the command, and the silence fractures, tearing the veil into being. Life returns, bodies rejoin, hearts awaken. This is not the end. It is the calm before the storm of rebirth. From the stillness, a cry of revival. Israfil's second horn blows, and the dust stirs. Bones, silent for ages, click into shape. Souls, suspended over vast nothingness, plunge back into flesh. The world, its people, its life, its breath, resurrects at once. The old world was swept away by that first breath. This second marks a return more vivid than dawn. The entire arch of being, from creation to judgment, spans those two trumpets and the pause between. In this moment, angels lower their heads in awe. The world trembles under the weight of divine promise reborn. Creation hums again, destined to stand before the judge. In the glow of creation's dawn, the archangels converge at their posts. Jibrīl continues his silent prostration at the throne, messenger of guidance. Mīkā'īl watches over the cycles of mercy, rain falling to parched soil. Isrāfīl stands ready with the trumpet and the pen, keeper of time, and Azrā'īl, now freed from his duties, stands humbly, his station past, and God alone remains. In that hush, the greatest truth resounds. Angels are the silent pillars of existence, messengers, sustainers, heralds, guides. The unseen steals the seen, the divine courses through them to shape destinies. Their stories, woven into revelation and supplication, invite us not to fear, but to marvel, to lean back into trust. In their wings lies the pulse of our own existence. May their stories stir both awe and devotion in your heart, reminding you that you are never unseen, that every breath, every heartbeat, every soul has purpose. And as the final day unfolds, may your story stand witnessed by the luminous hosts who have guided you all along.